Hari Bol and Hari Krishna to all my brothers and my sisters, and welcome back to Astral Motivation. Today we're going to be talking about the beautiful transit of Mars in the sign of Scorpio, which is starting this October 27th until December 6th. And I am so excited to be here to tell you all about it. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to Astral Motivation. My name is Vinodini Dasi. I am a Vedic astrologer, author, and practitioner of the ancient Vedic arts. So if you are into Vedic astrology, self-development, and ancient knowledge, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that you never miss any of the nectar. Alrighty, my beautiful brothers and sisters, let's see what this upcoming powerful transit of Mars in Scorpio has in store for all of us.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shri.
And I just want to take this moment to give amazing shout out to all my exclusive members here in the exclusive members only in YouTube. Thank you to all these incredible Patreons, these gorgeous little lotuses. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here giving you guys so much free content. And if you would like to also join the exclusive members so that you can get special perks like getting to see the videos first and foremost before they go public, also a Vedic 101 astrological course, as well as moon rituals for the full moon and the new moon, then definitely become a member today in the description here below. I also have an exclusive offer where you are able to get a monthly horoscope, personalized horoscope by me on a monthly basis. So definitely check it out in the description here below. Alrighty guys, let's talk about Mars. Mars has been in the sign of Libra for quite some time. And as we've talked before, Mars in the sign of Libra is not one of the best placements. Mars creates a little bit of commotion and conflict between our relationships. And we have to make a bigger effort to be diplomatic and to take the other person's account and to also advocate for ourselves. So it's a pretty delicate balance that we've been kind of dealing with for quite some time. Now, if you felt like this transit of Mars in the sign of Libra has kind of caused a little bit of mayhem in your life, either in your relationships or kind of brought you out of balance, or maybe it's been a little bit difficult to maintain one person's wants and needs and your personal wants and needs, and it's been a little bit of a difficult balancing act, then I have really good news for you, because when Mars goes into the sign of Scorpio on October 27th, we are going to get an amazing, incredible energy that is going to uplift all of us, especially those who have Mars Mahadasha, Mars Antardasha, or are Scorpios and Aries. Those people are going to get a nice boost of energy and is going to start bringing the transformations that we are so ready to have and to transform ourselves into. So to tell you guys a little bit more about Mars so that we can understand this energy of Mars and this transit that we're about to have, we know that Mars is the planet of action. Mars is the planet of drive. Mars is that planet that helps us get things done. It's the one that makes us be decisive, and is the one that helps us take action and go towards our goals with that warrior energy and that warrior spirit to conquer and to win and to make it happen. Even if there's enemies, even if there's adversaries, even if there is obstacles, Mars is the one that gives us the strategic mind, the passionate nature, and the driven force to make things happen. So it's a very important planet. And especially now that we are about to create a beautiful aspect in the skies where the planets are going to be in an incredible harmony with each other. So I'm going to pull the chart here for you guys so that you guys can understand a little bit more on this transit of Mars in the sign of Scorpio. So here we can see the chart at the moment when Mars is stepping into the energies of Scorpio, and it's going to come together with the energies of Mercury Mercury will also be retrograding in November in the sign of Scorpio. And we're also going to have the sun when the sun is ready to step into the energies of Scorpio. So we're going to have a triple conjunction here of all these beautiful planets. Now, first and foremost, we need to understand that Mars in Scorpio, its energy of Aries is literally Aries is 6 houses away from the energy of Scorpio. So we have a connection here between the 8th house and the 6th house. And these houses are quite intense. However, Mars does very well in these houses because the 6th house is the house of enemies, obstacles, and tribulations in our lives, while the 8th house is the house of transformations, especially inner psychological transformative energies where we are able to take our power back. So Mars here is pretty much pouncing on the goal. This is an energy when the tiger is ready to go for its prey. It's already analyzed it, it's already done it. So this is the moment of attack. This is the moment of going forward with it. This is the moment to strike the iron while it's hot. And this is going to energize our lives. Now, at the same time, eventually we're going to have also Venus going into the sign of Scorpio, and there's going to be a little mini conjunction that they're going to have, but that's going to be pretty much in December, a little bit down the line. So another thing that happens here with Scorpio is that Mars is now going to finally create this incredible moksha trine. There is these powerful energies of Jupiter, which is going to give a beautiful 5th aspect to Mars. And that is going to bring a lot of benefit to all of us. Please go check out my Jupiter in Cancer video, because there you will understand how Jupiter is going to be blessing us for a little bit, because Jupiter is going to go back into Gemini in December 6th. But for these amount of weeks, we have a window of creating some powerful transformation and miracle in our lives. And Jupiter here is aspecting Mars, giving it great benefit, and it's going to help it to expand itself. Now, this 5th aspect is pretty much the energies of the blessings, okay? This is the blessings of knowledge and wisdom that Jupiter is going to be giving to Mars, and not just Mars, but also the Sun when it goes into Scorpio, and Mercury as well as it's retrograding. So Mars here, especially when there's a Mars and Jupiter aspect, there's a lot of positivity happening here, because it's bringing wisdom to our action taking, it's bringing wisdom to the way that we go about things, and it's bringing wisdom to the strategy that we are creating. And since Mars is in its own sign of Scorpio, Mars is feeling strong, especially after being for so long in the sign of Libra. Libra, which was a little bit more difficult for Mars to deal with. But now when it enters into the sign of Scorpio, it's feeling strong, it's feeling powerful. And usually with a Mars in Scorpio, it gives us the energy to truly transform our lives. You know, when they say that the worst enemy is yourself, because we can self-flatulate or self-sabotage or, bring ourselves down. And all of this doesn't allow for ourselves to really thrive. And the psyche truly believes all these lies that we tell ourselves. But when we have a Scorpio Mars is coming into our psychology and saying, we are taking our power back, baby. No more of this self-flatulation, no more of this self-sabotaging nature, no more of this pity party. And we're going to take our power back, and we're going to fight all those inner demons, and we're going to win against all those dark forces that we give our power to, with doubt, with fear, with insecurities. And Mars here makes us strong, makes us truly strong from within. As for example, like the card of tarot of the strength. The strength card is a woman that is opening the mouth of a lion, but it's a woman that is full of purity. And so it's showing us that strength doesn't really come from bulkiness and having really big muscles. No, strength comes from within. Those of us who are able to be strong enough to not believe those dark thoughts, those negative tendencies, those negative stories that we tell ourselves, or that self-sabotaging, those are the people who are the strongest within. They are truly powerful and strong within. And that is what Mars is bringing into our lives with this energy of Scorpio. Plus is being aspected by Jupiter, which is like, wow, what a blessing. If we believe at this time, we will conquer. If we show up positive, enthusiastic, with positivity, with optimism, we are going to really make some strides in our lives. And that is the way we nurture ourselves. We nurture ourselves by telling ourselves, yes, I can do this. All is well in my world. I can make this happen. Good things are coming. With this positivity, gratitude, and optimism, Mars is going to really shine in helping us to fight those darker forces within ourselves that have kept us small and have robbed us from our true power. Now, aside from getting this beautiful blessing from Jupiter, Mars is also aspecting the energies of Aquarius. On the fourth aspect, Mars is hitting the energy of Aquarius, which is where Rahu currently is. Now, Mars and Rahu usually have a little bit of a tension relationship, but the idea here is that Mars wants to protect the energies of Aquarius. It wants to protect where life is really taking us. Rahu here is helping us to get out of our comfort zone, and it's saying, we're going to go towards that, towards the Aquarius, towards that energy. We're going to learn about everything that deals with Aquarius energy. And I highly suggest that you go check out my video on Rahu in Aquarius and Ketu in Leo to understand this a little bit more. But Mars will definitely be giving a lot of positive protection to the energies of Aquarius, especially wherever it lies in our chart. So our future, what we're trailblazing into, is going to be protected by the energies of Mars here. Aside from that, it is also aspecting the energies of Taurus, where Uranus is, which is also bringing a lot of enlightenment to our security in life. If we become more authentic and get out of our boxes and we try something new with confidence, we will have a surprise. There could be a surprise that comes our way where Uranus blesses us with more security, more stability, more financial stability. And so there is definitely going to be a dynamic here going on. Now, there's also, because there's so much energy in the Scorpio sector, there is going to be a lot of transformations and shifts in the markets. And if you would like to know more about financial markets and the astrology, financial astrology, then go to my Twitter, my X. There you will see some of the financial forecasts that I have for November. Now, aside from that, we're also having the eighth aspect on the energies of Gemini. So here, we're also protecting the energy of Gemini. Mars is also protecting the energy of Gemini. And Gemini and Aquarius have some sort of connection here with technology, with communication, with transformation of the mind, with learning, teaching our mind to become a little bit more detached so that we can actually move forward in life without so much attachment and hankering. And so here, it's also protecting the eighth house of transformation. It's also protecting communications, protecting advancements, technology, protecting friendships, protecting the way that our mind is transforming during this time so that it stays in a positive outlook as we are having this beautiful aspect of this moksha trine. There's some sort of liberation that we're about to experience, where we finally liberate ourselves from some lower tendencies, lower ways of thinking, or some deflating or some negative or doubtful, insecure energy that has really not allowed for us to truly move forward. So there's a time to really claim this liberation. And Saturn, of course, it's still in the mix here, aspecting with Jupiter as well. And so the parts of Saturn that have been very difficult for us to let go, Jupiter now is also going to help it alleviate it and uplift it. So this water trine is going to be very powerful. And just very quickly, there's also going to be an Earth trine that is happening here with Pluto, Uranus, and Venus. Venus until she changes signs into Libra, which will be in November 8th or so. But around this time, there's also some sort of transformation that is currently happening. As we transform from within, our material world also goes through a sense of transformation. And that is what is shifting in ourselves, in our worlds at this time. So eventually, when we do have also Mercury retrograding in the sign of Scorpio, we're going to have enough time to really get this lesson right. To really get this lesson, because it's an inner psychological lesson. And of course, it can't just immediately disappear. The fear, the insecurity can't immediately disappear. And so Mercury will be helping us to reevaluate this so that we can finally make peace with it. The good thing is that Mars is going to be strong. Mars is going to be leading the situation, feeling like we're going to be strong, we're going to make this happen, and we will persevere and succeed above our lower energies and lower tendencies. So there is some amazing energy going on here for all of us. We have to definitely take advantage of this beautiful water trine that we have for this couple of weeks to truly make some powerful shifts. This shift is what is preparing us for 2026, because 2026 is bringing many blessings. But if we are not qualified in our transformation to receive these blessings, then we may miss them. So we have to be on it. Now, let's talk about the nakshatras that Mars will be going through. So the nakshatras that Mars is going to be going through during this time when it's going through the energies of Scorpio, first, it's still going to be in Vishaka until November 2nd or 1st. So Vishaka is the arc of victory. It is at the end of Libra going into Scorpio. So this is the time where we really need to have a lot of, we're going to begin the journey of okay, I'm going to succeed. I'm going to succeed at this. I'm going to be victorious in my travels. I'm going to be victorious in my studies. I'm going to be victorious in all the endeavors that I'm doing. And so there's a lot of potent energy to stay focused and to really go for the goal during these energies of Vishaka in the energies of Mars. So we can kind of see the horizon of where Mars wants to attack, or the goal that this warrior has for us. Then from November 1st to November 19th, Mars will be transiting through the nakshatra of Anuradha. And Anuradha is all about devotion. So this is the time when Mars really dedicates its devotion to something. So at the beginning, it sees the goal, it wants to go for that goal. And then when it goes into Anuradha, we have the possibility to truly lock in and devote ourselves to this transformation, devote ourselves to this new path, devote ourselves to this goal that we have in our lives at this time. And then, of course, it ends with the energies of Yeshta, where it's going to be from November 19th to December 7th. That is going to be the last transit of Yeshta, which is now Gandanta point, where Mars is going to be going through a Gandanta. And this is when we get tested. This is where we protect our power. This is where we protect what we've created, where we really step into being an elder in what we have learned. Once you have that realization, and you overcome that insecurity, or you overcome that lower tendency, we protect that and we stand by it and we lock it down so that it really takes form. We don't waver out of it. And that's what Yeshta here is for. It's like the ultimate test, the ultimate growth. So all of this is going to be a wonderful journey for the energies of Mars. Now, let's check out the horoscopes for each individual sign for the energies of the moon and the ascendant. Make sure that you check these two. And if you feel like checking any other sign, go right ahead. Please go into the description here below and get your Vedic astrological chart using my website. There you will be able to do it with no problem, and you will be able to get your information very quickly for your Vedic astrological chart. Alrighty, my beautiful Aries, welcome to your horoscope for this powerful transit of your planet Mars in the sign of Scorpio. Now, of course, for you, this is going to be a wonderful, wonderful transit. I'm super excited for you, Aries, because Mars is your natural ruler and it's going into the sign of Scorpio. This is going to bring lots of inner strength. And especially since you've been going through a lot of transformations with Saturn in your 12th house, it could have been very difficult at this time where there's a lot of endings, there's a lot of losses, there's a lot of things that are concluding in your life, there's a lot of things that you must let go of. And those points in life are never easy, they're always quite difficult. And so now Jupiter entering into your 4th house is going to heal you from your past, is going to also bless your home. This is actually a great time for you to really find that emotional security, even though the past can be crumbling or things can be, crumbling in front of your eyes. You have to trust that whatever is ending at this time is for your better good. Now, with Mars in the sign of Scorpio, this is a time where you're going to get that inner power, that inner strength to truly transform, to truly make those changes without fear, without doubt, and without hesitation. Because maybe in the past, if you could have felt like, I don't know if this is the right time, I don't know if this is the right thing to do, you could have felt a little bit more vulnerable, let's say that. And in this vulnerability, you could have felt a little inhibited. But with Mars now in the sign of Scorpio is making you become powerful through your vulnerability. And it's helping you to take your energy back, especially if there's been a lot of toxicity going on in your relationships, or maybe there is a relationship that is hanging by a thread at this time saying, something's got to give, we got to change some things around here. And maybe you've been having a really hard time making that change, having a really hard time letting that toxicity go, then this is when Mars is going to step in and is going to help you to become strong within your vulnerability so that you are not scared to make those changes in your life, and to understand that even if the change happens, even if it's abrupt, even if it's like, oh my gosh, what are you going to do now? Mars is going to give you the strength and is going to be like, you're going to be able to get through this, and your comeback story is going to be even better, and you're not going to dwell on this thing. You're going to stand up and it's going to make you stronger. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. As well, your sex drive is going to be a little bit higher than usual. Your libido is going to also be a little bit higher than usual. This could be an amazing opportunity for you to transform through intimacy and sexuality. This is also a great time for maybe having therapy, having a reading with me, or anything where you are able to really talk about vulnerably about your secrets and what is hidden within you, so that you can have a transformation and take your power back. This is an amazing time where you would get a lot of benefit from talking to a professional or talking to somebody that can really uplift your spirits and hold your hand and be there for you through this very transformative time in your life. Also, there's going to be a lot of focus on investments, focus on other people's monies, focus on share assets, how the share assets are being divided in the relationship. All of these things are becoming something very, very important for you during this time. So now let's look a little bit deeper into the messages of this Mars and the energies of Scorpio for Aries. And at the same time, since your first lord is going into the 8th house, this is a time of massive transformation. So focus a lot more on your personal transformation. And here we have get closer to nature. Nature is going to bring you that rejuvenating energy, rejuvenation. So try not to stay too much indoors and try to go a little bit more outside, be in nature, ground yourself. This is going to give you that support and that need, especially if you're going through a lot of intense things. The nature is going to lighten things up for you. We also have support, surrender to the support of receiving love from others. So others want to support you, they want to love you, they want to help you. So this could be a way to also empower yourself. You don't have to necessarily do it all alone. Those people who really love you, your family, your loved ones, your well-wishers, they want to be there for you, Aries. And it doesn't look bad that you are going through a vulnerable time at this time. You're not supposed to be a superhero that, never gets broken down or that has no weaknesses. It makes you more human, more likable, and more relatable to know that, you know, you don't have to have everything figured out. And the people that love you are dying to be there for you. They want to show up for you. So it doesn't make you weaker. It doesn't make you less of. It doesn't make you, a loser. It actually opens you up to that humility and to showing how much people adore you and love you and they're there for you. So don't close yourself off to those that want to help you. And last but not least, surrender to passion. So passion, your passions, what you love doing, the things that maybe you forgot, like painting, dancing, sports. These are the things that really uplift you, my beautiful Aries. And so remember those things. Those things will help you throughout this process of transformation. And it will also help you to channel any stuck emotions. Through art, you can channel all those stuck emotions. Through sports, you can also channel and get those things out of your body. So those are some fantastic ways for you to truly find some transformation at this time with the energies of Mars going into your 8th house. Understand that the changes will be more internal, but these internal changes have to happen so that the outer world can also transform with it. So it's a beautiful time for you. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself some grace at this time. And know that this too shall pass, but you are going to pass this test with flying colors, my beautiful Aries. Alrighty, Aries, those were your messages at this time with this Mars in the sign of Scorpio. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And then remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo right now. Use the promo code in the description here below to get a consultation with me, a one-on-one consultation where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Aries. Alrighty, Aries, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Tauruses. Welcome, Taurus, to your horoscope for this powerful Mars in the sign of Scorpio transit. And for you, this is going to be a very interesting transit. Mars is going to be very powerful in your 7th house of relationships here. However, Mars in the 7th house of relationships can bring a little bit of challenges at the same time. So you have a little bit of positivity, but also challenges. Why? Because Mars, when it goes into the 7th house of relationships, it wants you to advocate for yourself inside the relationship. You have to watch out that you don't get a little bit too selfish, that you don't become like my way or the highway. Choose your battles wisely with your partner, and that you are not acting very aggressively or confrontational in your relationships. As long as you have this attitude, then this could be a really positive time for you and your relationships. Also, for those of you who are not involved with anybody, then Mars here is trying to drive you towards making some sort of relationships in your life. So if you're single, Mars is giving you a lot of energy to get out there and let yourself be known, meet somebody, and let yourself, be loved in a relationship. Now, for anybody who has business partners, this is a time to be cautious. Also, with your business partners, make sure that things are fair. Make sure that your collaborations are fair. Make sure that there is a nice give and take, and that it's just when it comes between you and your business partner. And another thing here is that Mars is definitely going to give you a lot of energy to create more clients in your life if you have your own business or if you have your own services. So here we have the 12th Lord going into the 7th house. So yes, we need to watch out because there could be some endings in relationships for you guys. Okay, there could be a little bit of like an ending for a relationship, or finally we heal something in the relationship that has been causing a lot of issues. But something here is saying it has to be let go of. Something has to be let go of. However, if you do go on a faraway land with your partner, this can also be very beneficial. Going to a retreat, going to travel in a faraway land, going to a foreign place. this could actually strengthen your relationship with your partner at this time. So it depends on where you are and it depends how you're doing. Nonetheless, life wants you guys to truly heal something and to let go of something that could be hindering the relationship. And also maybe tapping into more spirituality together as a couple. This could be very beneficial in protecting your relationships at this time. Aside from this, we also have the sixth lord going into the seventh house. So there's more fights here going on, baby. Like, be very cautious with your relationships and be very cautious of what. Choose your battles wisely here, okay? Try to be more calm, try to be more lenient, try to be more relaxed. The good thing is that Mars is protecting your 10th house of career, aspecting it here. So it is protecting you, it's protecting the 10th house, and it's protecting the energies of your purpose and where you're going. So that's really good. And it's also protecting your second house of money. So it seems like material life is doing pretty well and you're going to start moving forward with that. But relationships, we have to be very, very cautious. Now, of course, if you would like to have a reading with me so that you can find the true compatibility between your partner and you, we can have that. Definitely check it out in the description here below and we can definitely do a reading so that you can get the clarity that you need. However, there's also in the sixth house going into the seventh lord, this is trying to say that we need to keep a more healthy lifestyle with your partner, creating a schedule of unity with your partner, a lifestyle that is cohesive with your partner. And again, if there's been any toxicity or underhanded energy going on in your relationship that we've been ignoring, then Mars here is really going to make it come through. And for those of you who want to strengthen your relationship, traveling with your partner and really choosing your battles wisely with your partner is going to be the best thing to do. So let's look a little bit deeper into your relationships here with Mars going into the sign of Scorpio for Taurus, for Mars going into the sign of Scorpio for Taurus. And we have forgiving and learning. Yes, that is the thing. With this 12th Lord going into the 7th house, we need to learn to forgive. Forgive the past, learn from those mistakes, fix the things we need to fix. If there's still insecurities, if there's still holding ourselves back from something from the past, or we're still holding to grudges and resentments that could have happened in the past, this is a time to truly make peace with the past and forgive it and learn from it, because it could still linger on. So if there's things that are still kind of there, it wants to come up to the surface and really just like let it go. Let that go. If it's not letting the toxic relationship go, it's at least letting go of those past issues, resentments, hurt feelings, and whatever we're holding on to. Getting to know each other. I really like this. Especially since Mercury will also be in the 7th house. I will be doing a video for Mercury retrograde, so stay tuned for that. But getting to know each other is what's going to soothe the situation. We need communication. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond is going to deepen. Now, the trick here is that you can't reveal your innermost selves with each other screaming at each other. Calmly, with centeredness, speak your mind and express yourself so that your partner can truly understand your needs. And codependencies. So this could be the thing that is really coming up to the surface here. If there's any codependent issues in your relationship where there's a sense of codependency, addictions can be affecting your love life at this time. Either one of you there's some addiction to substances, or addiction to a behavior, or an addiction to something that is affecting the relationship here. So that is what we are releasing, these energies of codependency, and to become a little bit more interdependent. That is what Mars wants you to do. Mars wants to let you know that the more interdependent you become, and it doesn't mean that you can count on each other, and it doesn't mean that you can work with each other. It just means that you are complete on your own, and they're also complete on themselves, and you both share each other's companies. That if they're having a bad day, that doesn't have to disrupt you. And if you're having a bad day, your partner doesn't need to be disrupted by that. Like, having that interdependence, it is helpful. in a relationship, and that's what's going to be tested during this next upcoming month. Alrighty, my beautiful Taurus, those were your messages for this upcoming Mars in Scorpio. I really hope that they helped. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below, especially if you would like to understand more of your compatibility with your partner or future partner. Then make sure to check it out in the description here below. Book one with me for a discounted price, and you will be able to get all your questions answered. Alrighty, my beautiful Taurus, those were your messages. I really hope that they help, and if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Geminis. Welcome, Gemini, to your horoscope for this Mars in the sign of Scorpio. And for you, this is going to be a great beneficial transit. Since Mars is going to be doing an 8th aspect to you, it's going to bring a lot of protection into your sign. And so here we have Mars in the 6th house. This is one of the favorite houses of Mars, which means that you have a lot of energy to get things done. You have a lot of energy for working out, getting things done. You're ready for the hustle. You're waking up with lots of enthusiasm to get the day started and to conquer the day's tasks and to make it happen. So this is where all the unfinished business that we've been postponing, great time to do it. This is a great time to go for the goal. This is a great time to truly shine at your work and to show them like what you're capable of, and to maybe make your coworkers look a little bit bad, but that's not your fault. It's just that you're killing it right now. This is an amazing energy, my beautiful Gemini. And aside from that, also, if you don't have a job, then this is the time to take action towards it, to get yourself out there, to let yourself be known, to shake some hands, to ask for a job, and you will get it. So don't let this energy pass you by, because Mars is really igniting your ability to fight and to get what it is that you want. Now, aside from that, we also have the 11th Lord going into the 6th house. That's really, really good. We have the energies of potential networks that can come into your life, you expanding your network of people, getting to know more people, getting to know others, and that is going to help you advance in your work and in your services and what you do on a daily basis. So there's lots of opportunity here for expanding your horizons when it comes to your material life and when it comes to work, as long as you meet people, network with others, and get to know others. That's going to be really good. We also have here in the energies of we also have the 8th Lord going into the 8th. So, the 6th Lord going into the 6th. So, very much protected here for you. Lots of energies for transformation, lots of energies to transform your health, to transform your daily life, to transform your lifestyle, and to make some massive transformations in your workplace. So, if you are a co-worker, there could be massive transformations where you advance. If you're looking for a job, massive transformation where you finally get that job. If it's about, advancing in your profession, then this is a fantastic time to do it as well. So there's massive, massive protection and energy here for you. Also, if there's any travels going on at this time, there's also going to be lots of protection in traveling for you as well. So this is looking really, really good for you, my beautiful Gemini. Take advantage of it. Don't sleep in the laurels and hit the iron while it's hot. Let's look a little bit deeper into these messages for my beautiful air Geminis. What else do we have for Gemini for this upcoming Mars in Scorpio? For Gemini, Mars in Scorpio. And we have savings. Okay, we need to start saving some money because we could be spending a lot of money at this time. So make sure you're saving. And you could also be seeing more money coming in from Jupiter in the 2nd house. So we want to be cautious with that. And we want to make sure that we're not just getting money and spending it immediately. And as well, with the Jupiter going into the 2nd house of money and aspecting the Saturn in your 10th house, it's like this is an amazing time for you to finally get a break in your career. Okay? This is the moment. And I know that it's been a little bit difficult. I know it's been tedious, but this is the moment to really get that break that you've been wanting and that you've been needing. We also have here partnerships. You see, there's a partnerships going on. There's like groups, associations. Like, it's the time for collaborations. It's the time to go and make some networks, to make some friends, go to those network parties, go to the meetups, go to all these things and get yourself out there, shake some hands and make some friends, because you might just meet the perfect business partner that you've been wanting to meet. And last but not least, organize for success. Very, very important that you make sure that you organize your life, organize the tasks, put everything in order, especially when Mercury starts retrograding in the sixth house as well. Like, this is the time to organize for success. Do not let the word organization intimidate you, my beautiful Gemini. If you organize for success, you will see more success. Be prepared for that success to come. So make sure you organize it, put the tasks, put the goals, organize your space, organize your body, organize your look. Like, be neat and clean, and you will see that that is going to take you to the next level. Alrighty, my beautiful Geminis, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much, and remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below, and you will get a discounted version of a reading with me, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you would like, my beautiful Gemini. Alrighty, Gemini, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Cancers. Welcome, Cancer, to your horoscope for this powerful Mars in the energies of Scorpio. And for you, this is passion time, creativity time, time to have some fun. And I think this is great for you, my beautiful Cancer, because you have been going through a lot of endings, okay? There's been a lot of transformations and endings and a lot of inner work that had to be done with Jupiter in the 12th. But now that Jupiter is peeking into your sign, you're going to have this like alleviation. You're going to be like, oh my God, finally, we're moving forward. Things are not that bad as it seems. There is the light at the end of the tunnel. And so now when Jupiter goes into your sign, this is the moment. This is your moment to truly shine, to truly shine. This is not the moment to stay inside your little crab shell, okay? This is the moment to come out and be seen, because Mars is also going to be in your fifth house of having fun, feeling uninhibited, being intelligent, your children, your passions. So Mars here is going to make you passionate. Mars here is going to want, some of you guys may really wake up that feeling of wanting to be parents, where you're like, okay, I'm ready. I want to be a parent. Let's do it. Some of you guys are passionate with creating a baby, or some of you guys are passionate in creating some sort of new venture, or passionate about your passions, if it's sports, if it's art, anything that it's about you, Cancer, that really, gets you lit up. This is Mars right now saying, let's get lit up. Let's really shine. We've already been incubating and in the darkness and in the shadows and doing all that inner work for some time. This is the time to come out. This is the time for people to see this transformation that we're having and to truly make it happen. Okay? Especially since Saturn has been in your ninth house, kind of giving you a hard time in believing in yourself. So Mars here is really going to ignite the passion, the creativity, the enthusiasm in your life. So have some fun, have some smiles, enjoy yourself at this time, my beautiful Cancer. Aside from that, we also have the 10th Lord going into the 5th. So believe it or not, your creativity will help you advance in your career. Your ability to be creative, your passions, what you're good at, what you're enthusiastic about, is going to ignite your career to move forward and to make, advancements in your profession. That is very, very good. So use your creative energy and make sure that you are not shy. Okay, you can miss some opportunities here. You need to really be uninhibited. And I'm not talking about you also, become crazy, but just give yourself that freedom to feel relaxed in your own body, to feel relaxed in your own awesomeness. And that is going to help you advance in your career. We also have the 5th Lord in the 5th house. So yeah, your creativity is powerful, it's strong, is making it happen at this time. So this is a moment for you to truly Transform into a better version of yourself, my beautiful Cancer. Take advantage. Feel good, look good, present yourself, go and buy yourself some nice clothes, some nice perfumes, and feel good in your body. Feel good in your image. If you do this, you will see massive advancements that are going to happen in your career. Very, very exciting, my beautiful Cancer. So let's look a little bit deeper into these messages for you. What else do we have for Cancer for this Mars in the energies of Scorpio? For Cancer. And we have focus on service. So for career-wise, and all the creativity and the enthusiasm that you have, make sure that it's not just for your own glory, but it's because you're here to serve. You're ready to serve the world. You're ready to serve others. You're ready to serve your higher ups. And with that attitude, you will see that people are really going to take advantage, and they're going to take you very seriously, and they're going to love you. So make sure that you're focusing on service. That is going to make you shine. Also, you see, reward yourself. Exactly. Go and give yourself something nice, okay, my beautiful Cancer? Get yourself some nice clothes, some nice image, like that you look at yourself in the mirror and you're like, damn, I look hot. And like, let yourself step into that vibe. So reward yourself and see only love. Okay, as long as you only see love, compassion, and you're leading with your heart, you will see that many, many doors are going to open for you at this time. So get out of your head and into your heart and go and get those opportunities, baby. Alrighty, my beautiful Cancer, those were your messages. I hope that they helped. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code to get a discounted one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Cancer. Alrighty, Cancer, those were your messages. I hope that they help. And if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Leos. Welcome, Leo, to your horoscope for this Mars in the sign of Scorpio. Alrighty, Leo. So for you, Mars is going to be transiting your 4th house of the home. Now, this is going to be a little bit of a interesting transit for you. First and foremost, Mars in the house of the home may cause a little bit of issues and fights with our loved ones or the people that we live with or our mother and family members. So we need to make sure that we're channeling the energy of Mars in correct ways. Mars here wants you to transform yourself from the past. So if there's something in the past that has been holding you back, where it's like, oh, my past has always been like this, or I always get heartbroken, or love is not for me, or this has happened, or when I was young, or my parents did this and my parents did that, whatever it is, Mars here is saying, time to not let that hold you back anymore, Leo. Time to not let those past issues, past people, past circumstances, and you don't have to keep identifying yourself, reliving the wound again and again and again. Mars here really wants you to let it go and to allow yourself to truly transform from any pains that your parents gave you, your family gave you, your mother gave you, and to just make peace with that deep down inside. So Mars here is really helping you with that. Now, it will bring a little bit of triggers, and it's bringing these triggers because it wants you to work through them in a compassionate way and to face these fears and to not let these past issues hold you back anymore. Now, Mars in the 4th house is also a fantastic time to fix things around the house. This is a wonderful time for you to fix those things that need fixing in the house, fixing, doing a little bit of care for your home, maybe some feng shui even, or remodeling, or working on your garden, or fixing things around the house is going to be a wonderful way for you to handle this energy in a very positive way. And just stay away from fighting with your loved ones. Stay away. Try to really look at yourself and see, okay, these are the things that are coming up for me. This, which I thought was already resolved, which I thought that I had already come over it, it's still there. So it's trying to really clean those roots so that you can truly grow in the best possible ways. So As long as you channel this energy in correct ways, it could be very, very beneficial. At the same time, we have here the ninth lord going into the fourth house. So through faith, through ritual, through getting closer to God, your religion, your philosophy, you will be able to get through this. You will be able to get through these pains and to unshackle yourself from these past issues. And at the same time, it's going to give you the ability to have more faith and to be uplifted at the end of all of it. Now, some of you guys may also be thinking about moving. For some of you guys may be thinking about moving to another place, another city, another country. That is for a couple of you guys that could be thinking about these things to try to fix all of that. But at the end of the day, it wants you to truly connect with a higher force through these painful situations of the past, and to realize that, all of those things happen not because, God is mean or God hates you or something like this. No, it's because it's the growth of your soul to teach you to forgive, to teach you to love harder, to teach you to be more in your heart, and to teach you to have more faith in everything that could happen. Okay, those of you who are studying from home, this is looking like a really good time for studying and from advancing your education. Now, we also have the fourth lord in the fourth house. So there is going to be protection of your family. Something is protecting your home at this time. But you do have to make sure that you are organizing not just the physical things in the home, but also the inner world and the inner situations that have happened in your relationships with your loved ones. Now, at the same time, we have Jupiter, which just entered into your 12th house. So Jupiter is about to show you like, oh, these are the things that have been hidden in the closet of skeletons. That resentment, that anger, that frustration, that upsetness with that person, that trauma, that fear. It's going to start opening up the Pandora's box of all your hidden secrets and all the things that we ignore. And it wants you to heal yourself. And of course, Saturn has been really giving it to you in the 8th house by like, time to be vulnerable, time to be vulnerable, time to be vulnerable. Do what you're fearful of. Do what you're fearful of. I know it's difficult, but you have to take your power back. Be honest, be honest, be honest, be honest. Don't hide things. Don't hide things, because hiding things will just get you more in trouble. So you're going through a very powerful inner transformation, my beautiful Leo, and it's not an easy one, okay? I send you so much love. I send you so much strength, because it is difficult, but it is temporary, and it's a fantastic time to really transform your circumstances. We cannot have a new life if we're still holding on to the old crappy life. We need to let go with trust that something better will come, and then it will come. We have to choose ourselves. So Mars here is definitely going to activate this moksha transformation, this liberation within you. And the thing that you must hold on to, baby, is faith. Because even if things look so dark, if your world is falling apart, faith is what's going to be like keeping you up, keeping you uplifted. And it's going to be the thing that is going to hold you through this whole challenging time. So get close to your faith. I promise you that's going to give you lots of goodness and ability to move forward. So very, very, very good. Alrighty, so let's look a little bit deeper here for you, my beautiful Leo. What do we have for Leo for this Mars in the sign of Scorpio? For Leo, for this Mars in the sign of Scorpio, for Leo, this Mars in the sign of Scorpio. And we have surrender to passion. So you are a very creative energy, my beautiful Leo, okay? You are very, very creative. So time to start bringing that creativity back. What are you good at? Music, art, dancing, sports? What is your art? What is your creative outlet? Business making? Whatever it may be, the time has come to really get into your passions. This is what's going to help you with transmuting all those emotions within. Even if you may think, well, I'm not a very creative person. You don't have to be creative. You don't have to be a Picasso to allow yourself to try. So try it, because you need something that brings you fun. You can't stay in your head thinking, oh man, this and that. Like, it's just going to eat you up. So get closer to your passions. Even if it's writing that very sad poem, at least you get it out of your system. And the emotions can be transmuted in these ways. So get out of your head and get into your passions, get into your belly, get into your heart to help you transmute all these emotions quicker and faster. Surrender to play, you see? Like, stay playful. Yes, I know you're going through a very tough time, but don't lose your joy, don't lose your happiness. And one thing that can maybe keep you up is that, well, it's going to be over soon. There is going to be an end to everything. So there's also going to be an end to this very challenging time that is trying to help me transform. So be playful. Allow yourself to be playful. Don't get too caught up in the dark, sad gloominess, and stay light. And surrender worry. Yes, surrender worry. There's nothing to worry about. I know you may be feeling a little bit vulnerable at this time, but that vulnerability is here to help you, my beautiful Leo. That vulnerability, whenever we feel vulnerable, is an opportunity for us to take our power back. So allow yourself to release the anxiety. Make a commitment to not live an anxiety-driven life. Use breath work, creativity, anything that helps you to calm down. And again, the praying, getting closer to God, the rituals, your faith, it's really what's going to help you and protect you from this anxiety energy. Okay? Alrighty, my beautiful Leos, those were your messages. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message for yourself during this very difficult time, I would love to be there for you. Then definitely take advantage of my promo right now. You can get a promo, a discounted one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Leo. Alrighty, Leo, thank you so much for being here. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Virgos. Welcome, Virgo, to your horoscope for this energies of Mars in Scorpio. And for you, Mars is going to be transiting your third house of communication, your house of speech, your house of mindset, your courage, and your endeavoring determination. So Mars here is going to make you very, very courageous. That's some very good news. You're going to become very courageous. You're going to really stand out. You're going to have the power of the voice, the power of speech. You're going to speak up and claim what it is that you want. If you're in a startup, if you are an entrepreneur, if you need to learn a new skill, Mars here is like, let's get on it. We're doing this. We're making it happen. So also with marketing, if you market yourself or use any marketing or are in communication careers, that this is also a fantastic time for you, especially since Mars 8th aspect is protecting your 10th house of career. So this is kind of combined that if you put the effort, if you put the effort, the time to learn that skill, to polish yourself, to do those extra hours, to have the courage to be determined, to not give up, then you will see some very powerful results. The only thing that I will say here is, just watch out with your communication that it doesn't become aggressive, but it is assertive. It wants you to be assertive with your communication, and that's always very, very good. Here we also have the energies of the 8th Lord going into the 3rd house. Wow. This can definitely, the 8th from the 8th, this could definitely bring you some very powerful transformations. If you do affirmations during this time, you will see that your mindset will transform. You will see that your mindset will transform, my beautiful Virgo. So use affirmations. Make sure that you are journaling positive things. Say nice things to yourself. Like, this could be the time where you finally overcome that inner critic, that negative thinking, that skeptical thinking, because it's all about our mindset, Virgo. If you put yourself to have the best mindset and wire your mind for success, there is nothing that you cannot do, especially since your planet Mercury is the planet of the mind. There is something here contract-wise, communication-wise, speaking-wise, skill-wise. This is the moment to showcase those energies and to not be timid. This is the moment to take action and to be courageous. There is definitely an opportunity here for massive, massive transformation where you really take your power back, which is wonderful, 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 wonderful for you. So there is all of that. But Mars is protecting your home, your health, is protecting your health, your work, and your career. Why all of this is happening. So right now, it's almost like they have given you the mic and you have the power of the word. So this is the moment to show up with confidence, with clarity, and with the ability to, use that power of influence so that you can really get the things that you desire in your life. But there's massive opportunities here. Just watch out for your communication, that it doesn't get aggressive. And as long as it's assertive, it's really, really good. So let's look a little bit deeper into these messages for my beautiful Virgos. What else do we have for Virgo when it comes to Mars in the sign of Scorpio? What do we have for Virgo when it comes to the Mars in the sign of Scorpio? And this is good because Saturn has been in your seventh house, and it's like it's been difficult dealing with people. It's been difficult dealing with your partner or getting a partner or having the right partnerships in your life. It's been a little bit challenging. And now that Jupiter is also stepping into your energies of the 11th house, it's like Jupiter is going to give you that ability to be likable, to attract more people into your life, and to make very solid relationships and collaborations that really matter. But it requires for you to interact with your immediate environment, to go and speak, to go introduce yourself, to go and make that connection, and you will see that it will thrive. And look at this. The first card that we have is ask. Ask and you shall receive. Exactly the power of the word right now is your biggest strength. So ask and you shall receive. Don't be timid. Don't hold back. Don't wait for them to just guess your mind. Be assertive. Ask for the things that you want. Be clear in your communication, and you will see that it will bring you exactly what it is that you want. We also have new partner. Ooh, okay. Alrighty, Virgo. So there is an energy of a new partner here. A new partner that wants to come through, that wants to come into your life. A new partner that wants to, a renovation of your current relationship as well. And it is through communication. Okay, communication is kind of like the basis of all successful relationships. And so here life is saying a new partner is very, very important. A new partner may come your way through meeting people and you having the courage to be upfront and going talking to them. Or there is a renovation of your friend, of your current partner at this time to strengthen the relationship even more. And last but not least, we have a blessing in disguise. So we may not understand the shifts and the changes that are currently happening, and especially if it's kind of different from what you thought it was going to be. If this new partner is like not what you usually go for, or your partner is currently changing in new ways. But all of this is a blessing in disguise for you, my beautiful Virgo. So trust it. Trust it. As long as you are clear with your communication, open to changing your mind, open to wiring your mind for success, you will see many, many blessings coming into your life. Alrighty, my beautiful Virgo, those were your messages for this upcoming Mars in the sign of Scorpio. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use my promo code in the description here below to get a discounted one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Virgo. Alrighty, Virgo, if you like these messages, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Libras. Welcome, Libra, to your horoscope for this Mars in the sign of Scorpio. And for you, Mars is going to be transiting your second house of consumption, eating, speech, voice, and money, finances. So there's some powerful transformations here happening for you, Libra, especially since now Jupiter has recently stepped into your 10th house of career. it's showing you that some really good stuff is about to happen for you when it comes to your career. Especially 2026 is an amazing year for you. So, Mars here is making you look at your consuming habits, and this could either be how you spend your money, what you eat, and how you spend your time. And it's also showing you what is it the goals that you have in your financial life. So, this is the moment to really go for the gold and to really go and make something happen for yourself, Libra. It's not going to come knocking on your door. It's not going to show up out of nowhere. You have to go present yourself and get it and take it. So Mars here is really driving you to hustle for that money and to hustle for that finances and to get it right. This is also a great time to change your diet, Libra, especially if you feel like your diet hasn't been benefiting you, your diet is making you more lethargic, unhealthier, and you're not feeling good in your body. Like Mars here is like the time has come for you to really, really change those habits when it comes to your consumption and how you spend your time, how you spend your money, how you spend everything. This could be the time where Mars wants you to really change the way that you are consuming things. Now, we also have the seventh Lord going into the second house. So for some of you guys who are married, the marriage may be asking more of you when it comes to financial life. And maybe this is a time where we have to reevaluate our financial situation when it comes to relationships. Okay? Understanding that, we have to have the monetary situation organized so that the love can finally thrive very easily. And so there could be lots of discussions around money with your partner. And this is the time to organize the financial structure of your marriage or your relationship so that both of you can be happy. Okay? But there is a shift here, a change here. And your partner may be changing situations when it comes to financial situations where maybe you have to make more money. So these are the things that we need to talk about at this time. Now, the good thing is that the second Lord is going to be in its own house. So there's going to be massive protection here, where it's like your money will be protected. Whatever changes you decide to do, whatever transformations that you're doing, it's going to make it better. So don't try to stay in the same routine. Don't try to fight for the same outcome or the same way of handling money. This is a time where life wants you to open up for a new way of doing it and to kind of get a fire under your butt to, yes, go and make that money. Let's go. Now, the good thing is that that your ninth lord, ninth house is going to be protected. So luck is going to be protected, especially if you have faith and especially if you do things right. This is not the time for you to reinvent the wheel. This is the time for you to really follow the word of God, how God expects you to behave as a woman, as a man. And as long as you do this, you will be able to be successful in whatever it is that you're doing. And aside from this being protected, you are also having your fifth Lord also protected. So it's also protecting your creativity, protecting your passion, protecting your enthusiasm, and protecting your children at the same time, if these are some changes that are currently happening in your relationship. So very, very interesting. This is the time to really, reevaluate financial situations and how it is that you'll go about your finances. So let's look a little bit deeper here. What else do we have here for my beautiful Libras when it comes to Mars in Scorpio for Libra, Mars in Scorpio for Libra, Mars in Scorpio. And we have, it is safe for you to receive. Okay. It is safe for you to receive, my beautiful Libra. It is safe for you to receive in many ways. The more resources you have available to share with others, the more you will receive. So sharing, and you will be able to receive even more. So also how it is that you hold on to your money. Are you sharing it? Are you opened to receiving and to giving? Because that is the best way to manage the energies of money. We also have here, do the work. Gotta work. It's not gonna be done free. And maybe this is where Mars is saying, okay, we got to hustle a little bit more. We got to make a little bit more money. We got to make it happen. And it's not going to happen just by wishing it and hoping for it. No, we have to really do the work. So Libra, this is a time to really do the work, especially with Jupiter entering your 10th house. Don't sleep in the laurels. Don't do the minimum work. Go for the goal. Extend yourself. Do more, because you will make more and you will succeed. And we also have release jealousy. This is blocking you, Libra. Release jealousy. Why are you looking at what everybody else has? Focus on you and be grateful for what you have. And if they can do it, so can you. But this jealousy, especially if there's like jealousy coming from a partner or of a partner, or like jealousy of some sort, like this is really blocking your ability to make more money. So accept. Sometimes we have to just accept and know that, you don't have to be a victim of your circumstances, and release the jealousy, because this jealousy is not helping within the relationship or within your financial life. If they can do it, so can you. Be inspired instead. Be inspired. Alrighty, my beautiful Libras, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much. If you like these messages, remember that these are general messages, and if you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to get a 101 session with me at a discounted price, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you have. Alrighty, my beautiful Libra, those were your messages. I hope that they help. Love you guys so much, and if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Scorpios. Welcome, Scorpio, to your horoscope for this powerful energy of Mars in Scorpio. And yes, it's going to be some very good news for you, my beautiful Scorpio. Your own planet, the planet that rules you, is coming into your own sign. So this is going to ignite you, baby. Get ready, because you're going to have extra energy. You're going to have extra potential. This is an amazing time where you are going to be given so much drive and so much power and so much energy that you have to make sure you are channeling it in the right ways. This is the moment to work out, move your body, finish the projects that you need to finish, go for the goal, transform, assert yourself, go for the goal, and make things happen. Mars here is igniting you with energy and positivity and enthusiasm to make things happen. The one thing is that if you don't use this energy, especially if you've been feeling a little bit lethargic or feeling a little bit more like, meh, this is the time where Mars is going to ignite you. So make sure that you're using this energy, because if you don't use this energy, you're going to become irritable, frustrated, and angry. So use this energy to work out, to move your body, to finish work, to accomplish those tasks, to accomplish those goals, to make things happen, and to, do it. This is the moment to take those actions. And as long as you do this, you will definitely benefit from this. This is like a reinvention of yourself, asserting yourself. That is the motto of this month. It's like assert yourself, advocate for yourself, present yourself. So there's like an ignition into your persona, into your identity, and into your body. Now let's see. We also have here the sixth lord going into the the first house. So there is a lot of energy of service, working out, putting things in order. You could be trying to achieve some certain goals when it comes to your career, when it comes to your profession, when it comes to your business. You are in the perfect time to transform your lifestyle, to transform your health, to transform your daily routines, and to make them more powerful for you. That is really going to help you to become a better version of yourself, and also to transform your work life. So if you've been wanting to have a new job, have a different position, change things up a bit, this is a great time to do it. And maybe you've been hoping for this, because with the Ketu in the 10th house, there's been maybe a lot of detachment and confusion and kind of like, where am I going in my career? Like, where are we going now? So this is kind of like finally okay, that's what I want to go towards. That's what I want to start doing. That's what I'm going to go and hit the iron while it's hot. So it's really igniting your energy. You've already taken some time to relax with a lot of this Libra season. So, and you did a lot of inner work. So now it's like, show us what this inner work has done, how it has transformed you, and how it has changed things up for you. Now, at the same time, it's protecting the 8th house and the 4th house. So you are going to be protected emotionally. Okay. If before you were shy, if before you were like afraid to get out of your comfort zone, if before you were a little bit like playing it safe because of past issues, past circumstances, Mars here is like, no, we're igniting this baby. Let's go. So there's a very powerful self transformation here, really igniting you to a more dharmic path, taking you into what you really came here to do. With Jupiter in the 9th house, this is a time of immense good luck. Good luck if you bet on you. If you bet on yourself, you show up with enthusiasm, you show up with faith and belief, and you know, the beautiful, amazing, authentic person that you are, my beautiful Scorpio, and you will see some good luck streaks. Like there's some amazing good luck that can come into your life, especially if there's travel, education, publishing, or being with a guru, a teacher. All of these things is a time for really igniting you and really helping you to become a better version of yourself. This is so important that even Mercury will be retrograding in your own sign, kind of preparing you for this new you. There's an upgrade to who you are. That's an upgrade to yourself. And it takes some time. So this transformation is going to be beautiful, and it's going to elevate you in some beautiful, incredible ways. Okay? This is the time. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. This is the moment to come out and shine, my beautiful Scorpio, because everybody's going to be mesmerized with your beautiful transformation that you have here. Now let's look a little bit deeper into these messages. What else do we have here for my beautiful Scorpio when it comes to Mars in the sign of Scorpio? And we have energy work. Exactly. There's going to be a shift of your energy. If before you were vibrating at a lower energy, lower state, more doubtful, more meek, more timid, like we're shifting that vibe. We're shifting the energy. We're transforming ourselves into a better version of who we are. I highly suggest that you use Reiki, that you use affirmations, that you use crystals or prayers, mantras. Like this is the moment for you to really work on shifting your vibe and your energy and what you give off. Okay? We are now vibrating at a higher level. I would even say eat foods that help you vibrate at a higher level as well. And play. I know it could have been with Saturn here in the 5th house, like things have not been feeling so playful and things have been feeling a little bit like, Mah. But with Jupiter now entering and doing this beautiful moksha trikona, it's going to really help you to lift up your energy. So be playful, have some fun. If you're having fun, you're emitting fun everywhere around you. If you're feeling good in yourself, everybody feels how good you feel. If you are having a good old time smiling and everything, like this is really something that is going to impact people, and it's going to, put you in a really, really good reputation for yourself. And last but not least, family. Aww. This is beautiful. Your family is helping you. Your family wants to see you succeed. You could be growing your family. You could be, really focused on becoming a better version of yourself for your family. Maybe some of you guys want to be mothers, want to be parents, want to be fathers. And it's like, I have to show up at the best version of myself for my children, for my life, for my loved ones. And so there's a maturity here going on, like a beautiful stepping into your dharma, stepping into a really beautiful version of who you are. And for you guys, there is also a dharma of becoming family, of having a family. This is a big dharma for you as well. So really beautiful, my beautiful Scorpio. Really take advantage of this time. It's going to be so fantastic for you. And this is your moment, baby. Alrighty, so those were your messages, my beautiful Scorpio. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. Remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a consultation with me at a discounted price, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Scorpio. That is in the description here below. Alrighty, Scorpio, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Sagittariuses. Welcome, Saggy babies, to this horoscope for this Mars in Scorpio. And for you, this is going to be a powerful time where we're going to purge something that has been within you for quite some time. You are going through a lot of transformations, inner transformations, Scorpio. Now, a lot of people may think that, but you know, that these inner transformations are very uncomfortable and that, you know, what's the point? But it's like you have to be innerly prepared so that externally you can receive. And so that is what life is doing at this time, is preparing you internally. And so we have your Moksha Trikona, literally. We have the 4th house with Saturn. Jupiter just entered your 8th house, and now Mars is here. So life is really giving you a possibility to transform yourself at a very deep level. And when I mean transformation, I mean like you finally let go of that pain, you finally let go of that secret, you finally no longer identify with yourself in the past or the failures or the things that happen. You overcome your fears, you overcome your mental illnesses, you overcome your doubts, you overcome whatever it is that diminishes your divinity. And so here, Mars is going to take you through a very spiritual time. Mars wants you to get spiritual. Mars wants you to do the inner work, meditation, yoga, renovation, renew yourself. So this is a time to, I don't see so much like hectic things going on outside, but Scorpio, you're going through this inner transformation. So you have to give yourself some grace. Maybe some of you guys are like, well, I just want the transformation to be over so that I can have the success now. But we have to take our time. Everything has its time and place. And for you to get that success, you need to be innerly prepared to own it fully. And so Scorpio, the Scorpio season here is activating your Moksha Trikona to let go of the past, to let go of the psychological things that have been holding you back, to let go of what no longer serves you. And so your dream world is going to be very active. Your dream world is going to be super, super active. Your the dream world is going to be active. The past is going to kind of come back, where you have to like kind of reevaluate certain things. You may feel like things have slowed down, but they have slowed down so that you have the time to really go within and do this inner work. Meditation, yoga, mantra, all of these things are the best things to do right now. And I would even say if you have some time alone, it's going to be very beneficial for you to just sit with yourself, sit with your own energy for some time. And that's going to really help you to release and transmute some powerful energies within you. So whenever you have a chance to kind of have a little alone time, take it during this time. Going to faraway lands could be fantastic for you. Going to a retreat, doing yoga retreat, martial arts, anything like this will be fantastic to help you transmute these emotions. Now, at the same time, we have the 5th Lord going into the 12th house. So we are going through a transformation around our pleasures and our desires. This is a time where it's like, are your desires really leading you in the correct way? There could also be a transformation in what we like, what we don't like. And there's also a transformation in how we assert our creative energy. So this is and also even our romance could be going through a transformation as well at this time. So there is a lot of things that you may be purging at this time. If you could do some plant medicine, it will be a fantastic time to do it. This is a time to go deep and go there, go into that wound, go into that shadow, go into that transformation and let it go. Let go. Something is asking here for you to let go. Even if you do, cleanse out your home, let go of things that you no longer need. Do some charity work. It will be fantastic for you at this time. It will really alleviate you. Volunteer work, charity work. This is going to be beneficial for you to help you transmute these emotions and let them go. And also, there could be a little bit of some aggressive dreams here. Write down your dreams because they're really talking to you, and just know that you're burning karma through your dreams at this time as well. So let's look a little bit deeper into your messages, my beautiful Saggy. At the same time, your commitments will be protected. So your seventh house will be protected during this time. And you're also going to have your third house protected. So your mind and your relationships will be protected. So it's, even though you're going through a massive transformation. Let's see, what do we have for Saggy for this upcoming Mars in Scorpio? For Saggy, Mars in Scorpio. Surrender to complete healing. Exactly. You are in healing mode, okay? Take your time, settle into it. Don't try to, but I'm supposed to be doing things. No, you're supposed to be healing. That's where you are. Surrender yourself completely to healing your physical, emotional, and spiritual self. All of it is going through massive healing at this time. We also have surrender your attachment to results. This could be the things that we are healing from. When we hanker too much for something, it could get sabotaged. So this is a time where it's like, just do it and let it go. Trust, have faith, it'll come. Don't do things from this hankering attachment place because it could sabotage it. And surrender the frustration, especially if you've been feeling very frustrated because certain things haven't come out how you want them to come out, because certain situations haven't panned out the way you want them to pan out, and this could be causing frustration. Kind of, you may be putting more frustration and anger inside that closet of skeletons. So this is the time to release and liberate yourself from these things, my beautiful Saggy. Alrighty, Saggy, those were your messages for this upcoming energies of Mars in Scorpio. I really hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Saggy. Book it today. Alrighty, Saggy. I hope that those messages helped you. And if you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That would mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Capricorns. Welcome, Capricorn, to your horoscope for Mars in the sign of Scorpio. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorn. So Mars will be in your 11th house of big gains, networking, and partnerships. And this is some really good news because after you've done a lot of work in your career, maybe expanding, getting to know people, now Mars is going to solidify these connections, is going to solidify these collaborations, and is going to help you to gain even more connections, especially males. Males are going to really help you. Male friends, male acquaintances, male people that you meet. These are the people that are going to help you to move forward and to make your dreams come true. And you at the same time could really be ignited to make your dreams come true at this time. You are fired up to make something happen. And with Mars in Scorpio, you want to get to know people of power. You want to get to know associations that are really going to help you move forward. You are ready to make acquaintance and relationships with those people that are actually going to help you to make your dreams come true. So Mars here is really igniting for you to get yourself out there and to get to know people. So make sure that, you're not staying inside. Make sure you are going to those networking meetings. Make sure that you are expanding your circle of friends. This is the moment to really bring that ignition to your friendship circle. And as you create more collaborations, as you become more expansive towards other people, then you're going to see that more and more opportunities are going to come your way, which is very, very exciting. We also have here the fourth lord going into the 11th house of friendships. You can end up meeting people that feel like family, that feel like home. Or some of you guys end up meeting the right people at your hometown, at your home place, or even inside from the house. It would be good for you to invite them to your place. If there is some sort of connection that you want to strengthen, invite them to your house and, make that nice acquaintance, and that is going to really deepen that connection. Also here, if there's been any sort of emotional insecurities, like maybe shyness of socializing with others, or talking to random strangers or making connections in the right way, this is a time where it's now being healed. Whatever happened in the past is being healed. Like if in the past you tried to make those good acquaintances, or try to make friends with the right people, or try to collaborate with others and it didn't work, this is a time where it's like diluting that past energy, and it's allowing for you to make a new story around it, so that the past doesn't repeat itself once again here. So very, very wonderful energy. And we also have the 11th Lord in the 11th house. Really meeting the right people at this time can really take you to a new level in your games and in your relationships. So take action. Don't sleep in the laurels. Go forward with it. Make things happen. And you will see that you just met the right person that you needed to take you to the next level, to take you to the next step. At the same time, we have Jupiter, who just entered into your 7th house of relationships, which is blessing your ability to make really good connections. Okay, Jupiter here wants to bring you more clients, wants to bring you business partnerships, wants to bring you even love partnerships. And so through a socializing, through meeting, through going out there, through getting yourself out there into the world and to talking to people, making those connections, Jupiter will really bless you to solidify some really nice connections that are going to be beneficial for you. So here we have pretty much all your there's an activation of all your houses of Artha, of desire, really being turned on at this time. So the only thing here is don't get shy, don't be timid, don't let that hold you back. Allow yourself to go out there, learn to make friends, learn to expand your circle of people, make associations, strengthen your connections, strengthen these collaborations, and you will see that great benefits to move forward towards your dreams and aspirations will definitely come here. Now, at the same time, your 6th house is being protected by Mars, so it's protecting your health and it's protecting your job. And at the same time, we have your 2nd house of money that is also being protected at this time. So don't worry about the finances, don't worry about the money, don't worry about you're coming across really well. Confidence, with that energy of confidence and with that mood of service, you will be able to move forward very strongly in life. So this is a very, very good time to not sleep in the laurels. Really take advantage of this time, because you can just end up meeting the love of your life, meeting that perfect business partner, meeting that perfect collaboration, expanding your circle of friends to what you really want to be involved with. And this could be it. And remember, connections, relations for you is what triggers success. So you're not going to do it alone. It is through your collaborations and relationships that you really become successful. So very, very important. Now let's go a little bit deeper into these messages. What else do we have for my beautiful Capricorns with this Mars in the energy of Scorpio for Capricorn? And we have energy work. Yes, we're shifting the energy. We're shifting the vibe. If before, you were constantly isolated or hermiting, or just didn't feel like people get you, or felt a little bit outcasted, then this is the moment where we're shifting this energy. And now you're stepping into, no, I am a person that people want to get to know. I am a cool person that people are dying to meet. Everybody is my friend. Everyone can be my friend. And my friendships are beneficial to me, and they bring me benefit, they bring me collaborations, and they bring me good vibes. So shifting this vibe from antisocial to very sociable, and that is going to be great benefit for you. We also have cleanse and detoxified. So it's good time to cleanse friendships, cleanse maybe your social media from people that you follow that are not really bringing you any inspiration. Also a great time to detoxify and cleanse your body, cleanse your space, and kind of get rid of the debris or the extra things that are distracting, so that you can really focus on your dreams and aspirations, and really feel your greatest, feel, healthy, vibrant, and ready to make some friends. And last but not least, creative project. So during this time, make sure that you are, using your creativity. People are interested in your creative ideas. People are interested in your creative outlook. Okay? And betting on your creative endeavors or on your creative ideas is what's going to get you to the next level. So make sure that you are not, that you are allowing for this creative ideas and this creative expression to be shown, because people are going to be impressed by the things that you create. People are going to be impressed by your ability to manifest and create things in your life. So a creative project is very, very important right now. And this creative project can really be taken to the next level according to the relationships and associations that you create for yourself. Very, very exciting. Alrighty, my beautiful Capricorns, those were your messages for this Mars in Scorpio. I really hope that they help. Love you guys so much. And remember that if you would like to have a personal reading by me, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to get a discounted one-on-one session with me, where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Capricorn. Alrighty, Capricorn, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Aquariuses. Welcome, Aquarius, to your horoscope for this Mars in the energies of Scorpio. And for you is some very good news, because this is the moment for you to truly shine in your career, my beautiful Aquarius, especially since Mars will be protecting your sign, giving an aspect to your sign. There is a lot of possibility for you to really succeed at this time. We recently just got Jupiter going into your sixth house of challenges, enemies. Well, here Jupiter is going to help you and is going to help you take it to the next level, especially if you're dealing with court cases, or if you're dealing with enemies, or if you're dealing with challenges. Jupiter will bless you. Aside from that, I know that Saturn has been sitting in your second house of money, giving you a hard time financially, but this aspect of Jupiter is going to alleviate this. You're going to see more abundance and prosperity coming. And now that this Mars has come in, and the Kama Trikona is really turned on here for you, this means that this is a time for you to really succeed. Okay? But it's going to be hard work. Mars wants you to work. Mars wants you to take the time to work, do the work that needs to get done, make sure that you're doing the things that need to be done, and that you're not just like lazy. Like, this is the moment to really show up and do that job and do that work. And if you've been waiting to get new jobs, this is the time to get it. If you've been waiting to have an opportunity, this is the time you get it. But it's gonna come with your enthusiasm and your ambition. That is what Mars wants you to do. And Mars in the 10th house does really good. This is almost like an exalted Mars. So Mars wants you to take action and work and make it happen. At the same time, we are having the energies of the third Lord going into the 10th house. And this is some very good news for anybody who works with communication, content creation, have their own startup, have their own business, are entrepreneurs, work in the media, work in acting, dancing, drama, television, anything that deals with communications at this time. Like, this is your moment to shine. So take action. And even if, for example, you wanted to take your business into marketing, this is the moment where the marketing is actually going to show some benefit in your life. So really good time for work, really good time to showcase your skills, really good time to make things happen at the work center, which eventually will bring you more abundance and prosperity, and it's not going to be deprived of so much abundance. So you have it right now. And of course, it's not going to come easy. It's not going to be like, oh, it was served to me a silver platter. No, it wasn't. But if you work for it, if you hustle, if you make it happen, if you don't just lay back, you will see results. You will see that these things are advancing in your life, and you will see that opportunities are coming, and take those opportunities, baby. So this is your time to really strike it and go towards it, because Mars is going to ignite your ability to really blow them out of the water. People are going to be impressed by your work, by what you do, by your ideas, by your enthusiasm, by everything. And if you're looking for a new job, even better, even better. Mars here is like, we're going to find a new job and it's going to be even better for you. So lots of work this month. Let's see, what else do we have here for my beautiful Aquariuses for this upcoming Mars in Scorpio for Aquarius. And we have gratitude list. As long as you are grateful and positive, you will see great benefit coming into your life. Those things that you're grateful for will multiply. So make sure you're doing it with joy, happiness, and gratitude, and you will see that you're going to blow everybody out of the water and your boss is going to be so impressed. We also have clean energy food. Saturn is in your second house of food, and what you're eating is actually affecting your finances and your self-esteem. So this is the moment to start eating for your self-esteem, like eating in a way that you love yourself, and stop buying food outside. Start cooking at home. Start cooking things that are good for you. And maybe some of you guys could do very well in a career of cooking, or in a career of opening your own restaurant. Like, these things could be very beneficial for you as well. And last but not least, donations, tithing, and charitable work. So this is also the time to give back. The more you give back, the more you will get back. This is also a great time to give joyfully. And this charity or this free work that you're doing is not going to go in vain. You will see great benefit and great opportunities coming to you from it. Okay? If some of you guys have been giving your work for free or pretty much, very cheaply, then this could also be a time for you to start asking what it is that you truly deserve. Alrighty, my beautiful Aquarius, those were your messages. I hope that they help. And remember that if you would like to have a personal message by me, then I suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Use the promo code in the description here below to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Aquarius. Alrighty, Aquarius, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And now we're going to be doing our beautiful Pisces. Welcome, Pisces, to your horoscope for this Mars in the sign of Scorpio. And Mars will be transiting your 9th house of belief systems, philosophy in life, travels, publications, teachers, and gurus. Mars here wants you to get aligned with your divine dharma during this time. And if you are traveling, there's going to be great benefit. So for you, Jupiter has just entered into your energies of the 5th house. And so Jupiter here wants to elevate your intelligence. It wants to help you find romance if you don't have any romance, or reignite romance in your current relationship. It wants to help you to get pregnant for those of you, or create something so beautiful that is like your own creation. Speculative businesses at this time are very powerful as well. But all of this is activating so that you become more dharmic, so that you really start stepping into a higher version of yourself. Because with Saturn in your sign, this has been the challenge, that we can no longer live in mediocrity. We can no longer do the minimum. Like, we have to really step up into being the best version of ourselves, and growing up and becoming an adult, in those things. And Saturn has been pressuring you and putting the tension on you, which is not easy. It's not an easy thing. So Pisces here has been going through a lot of maturity, a lot of growth pains at this time. But with the energies of Jupiter now in your 5th and Mars in your 9th, you're going to be alleviated. You're going to finally see, oh, that's my dharma. That's what I'm supposed to go towards. That is my creative spark, my creative ability. Like, this is like the ultimate glow up, my beautiful Pisces. This is the moment for you to truly become this new version, an ultimate glow up. If you really take the challenge to step into a new version of yourself, to step into a more polished and mature version of yourself, that is really in alignment with your divine dharma, that is really in alignment with what you came here to do, where you are uninhibited, where your intelligence shines, where your faith shines, then this is how you're going to really elevate your sense of self. So, very intimate transit for you. And here, Mars is igniting your faith, especially if you've been, Saturn has been tough. Saturn has been tough on you, my beautiful Pisces. I'm going to be super honest with you. It has not been an easy situation. And you could have really been feeling like, man, I need a break. And so now this is your moment to have a break. Jupiter will help you, will uplift you, and Mars is really getting you in alignment with your divine dharma. Now, Jupiter here for my single people wants you to partner up. You have an opportunity here of finding an amazing romantic partner in your life. Those of you who are already in a partnership, this is the time where Jupiter wants you to have children, wants you to really get into alignment with this dharma. And so this is the glow up version. And as long as you take it as like, okay, I'm going to really become a best version of myself. Maybe some of you guys need to study, go back to school and study so that you get that qualification, so you get that license, so that you can step into a better version of yourself. Maybe this is a time where you need to publish your work or publish what it is that you do, or step into becoming a teacher where you offer to others what it is that you do. Mars here is really helping you to, get out of this comfort zone and believe in yourself, have some faith in yourself, and take that leap of faith towards something that is a better version of you. Not what you've been doing for such a long time, but a new version of yourself. So new things, if you try them out with positivity, if you try them out with optimism, if you try them out with inquisitiveness, you will see that it would really thrive for you. But there is this energy of like, maybe some of you guys do need to go back to school, or you do need to like become certified in something so that you can take yourself to a new level here. Or minimum, do some self-development work. A Tony Robbins sort of, seminar, or something that really helps you to like come and believe in yourself once again. You can make your dreams come true. Come on, let's go. And to transform into this new version of yourself. Now, at the same time, your fourth house is being protected here. So Mars is protecting your home life, your emotions, and is protecting all that stability for you, while at the same time is also protecting your endings and losses. So if you take this chance on yourself, you're not going to lose anything, but only gain a better quality of life, a better quality of you to give to the world. And it's all going to be something so beneficial for you. So you are protected from any losses if you decide to take this step into a new version of yourself. So let's look a little bit deeper into your messages here, my beautiful Pisces. What else do we have for Pisces for this upcoming Mars in the sign of Scorpio? For Pisces, Mars in the sign of Scorpio. Ground yourself, okay? And this is like that reality check. Saturn is on your sign. We cannot live in La La Land anymore. It's not gonna cut it. We need to be realistic, ground ourselves. We can't be living on hope. We can't be living on like fantasies, because this is the shadow side of Pisces, is like falling for these fantasies. And Saturn right now is bursting all those little fantasies that is like, no, it's not happening. So ground yourself in reality, Pisces. The more grounded you are, just by doing the act of grounding, you're going to start seeing like getting more real with yourself, getting more real with life. And as long as you do that, Saturn will alleviate the pain, will alleviate the pressure off of you. We also have be playful. Now, when I mean be serious, and serious about you and serious about your life, doesn't mean that you have to, lose all fun and playfulness. You can still be playful in this process. Like, I'm being playful because now I'm going to play grown up, as simple as something like this. But stay playful, stay enthusiastic. The more playful you are, the more joyful you are, the more joyful changes will happen at the same time. You just need to be also realistic. That's the game here. And last but not least, focusing on service. How can you help others? How can you help the world? Like, we can't expect to only be helped. We have to give back. So focus on service, focus on helping others, focus on that dharma of what you came here to do, to give to the world. What will people remember you for? And make sure that it is your serviceable qualities, your serviceable energy, that you were always there to serve and to help. And that will definitely help you through this process. Our true dharma of our soul is that we're all servants of God. And so really aligning with that energy of like, I came here to serve. I didn't come here to take. I came here to give. Then that is the best possible way to transform your life and really step into that mature version of yourself. Alrighty, Pisces, those were your messages. I hope that they help. And remember that these are general messages. If you would like to have a specific message to your situation, then I highly suggest that you take advantage of my promo. Using the promo code in the description here below, you will be able to book a one-on-one session with me where we go deep into your natal chart, your current transits, and you can ask me as many questions as you like, my beautiful Pisces. Alrighty, Pisces, those were your messages. If you like them, make sure to give it a thumbs up. That will mean the world to me. And thank you so much to all my brothers and my sisters for being here for this horoscope for Mars in the sign of Scorpio. Thank you so much again for all the likes, the hypes, and the comments that you leave here. I read every single one of your comments, and I love, love, love to connect with you guys. Thank you so much for all your love, and thank you so much for sharing this video. Sending you guys so much love and light, and I'll be seeing you for the next video.